and welcome him and all of our friends and neighbors and brothers and sisters out there. Hope Pops has had a good weekend down at the coast and all this, doing some crabbing and all that. We'll talk about it later. But first off, after welcoming everybody, I'd like to have Lone Star jump in here and say his hello to everybody.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another wonderful show. We're going to hear Pops talk about all the crabs that he got this weekend. And out there on them choppy waters or nice waters?
Hey, that's sea crabs too.
Oh, okay. All right, thanks.
Just make sure we get them right about the crabs. Okay?
That's only part of what's being discussed tonight.
Well, you were out on a boat. I just wanted to make sure.
We sure were.
That. And was it choppy waters this time? Or
No,
was it nice
it was
water?
really nice water. It was beautiful water down there. When the tide started coming in, you have the clouds coming over here a little bit, but and the wind kicked up a little bit at the end, but it was beautiful down there.
Yeah, I need to get back out there. How about you, Jim?
Upper
Did you
70s,
get
low
back out there?
80s.
Yeah. It was like 90
Sun
something.
shining, beautiful.
Yeah, I stayed home and took care of the animals.
Yeah.
Don't mind me tonight. I kind of sound like as a certain
Well,
therapist / rapist once said, I'm a bikini, and had a dentist appointment
yeah, you get
between getting up.
Gotta sound like
Work from
Don
the gym
Giovanni.
and coming here.
You gotta sound like
No,
Don
no,
Giovanni
so,
off of
hey.
Minute Tights.
Yeah,
Okay.
getting partial and phony teeth is one thing. That's great. I'm glad you get that all done. I know what it's like when you got to have all artificial teeth.
Yeah, well, I haven't gotten to that point yet, so, but no, freaking getting a couple of fillings put in, and it's like this whole right side of my face is like, feel like a, part, no offense to anybody, but I feel like a stroke victim.
Well, I got to admit, I did really good. Mine lasted me for 3/4 of a century, so I guess before I had to start replacing.
Yeah, that's about solid.
That's quite a while. But yeah, anyhow, get back to this weekend down there at the coast.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. And Lone Star, you've been down to the camp where we have down there on the property down
Absolutely.
there.
I
And
need to go.
oh,
So
just to invite you down for another weekend. So if you want to go. This was a great weekend for me because it's the first time in a long time that Gina took care of the animals and stuff for us at home, and my wife was able to be with me. And, she was down there for the weekend with us.
finally dragged her out there.
Right, yeah, my daughter and her husband and all. We just had a great time. Nice, and it was so peaceful, relaxing. It's away from all the corruption and crookedness and everything else going on in this country right now. Getting away and not even hearing a bit about it.
Yeah.
Because I don't get TV down there where I'm at. So. And I don't, the only radio I turn on is the CB.
Good old CD radio.
And that's mostly just for listening to the weather report.
It was, that's it. And listen to the weather, see how things are going before we get out of the water and get caught in a storm or anything like that.
Right.
Yeah, like last year's season for
No, it was some rough weather. Yeah.
Sorry, it's our last day to get out there.
Yeah.
Yep, we're not
No, it's
leaving.
not.
We're not leaving now. That was yesterday.
So you thought.
Yeah, we got the campground all cleaned up, looking good, all campsites are cleaned out. Ready for you guys to come down. And,
Yours says you got the whole thing, right?
Yep.
The whole property.
Yep.
All right, Jesus. I don't know if y'all know that.
That's putting in some work.
That's a good sized property to handle a rake
2
on.
It's 2 acres.
Oh, that's great. So I want to hear about the crabbing.
Well,
I want to hear about the
good.
crabbing. Apparently, a lot of folks want to hear about the crabbing too.
All right, well, that's great. We went out. The tide was the high tide was at 1:30,
Okay.
and I've been telling everybody to go out there, halfway between the low tide and high tide, and then go all the way through slack tide, which is 1 hour after high tide. And we got down there and we grabbed it. We went out and did real well. In 2 clothes, we pulled out 12 or 14 keepers. I forget which one it was. And that all males.
One pull, 2 pull. Limit! Damn it!
There's a 12 crab limit. And there was 3 of us on the boat, my daughter and my husband and myself. We ended up with those, we took them back, and then we got on shore, looked at the boat and everything, and before I left here, I was talking to some of the others who'd been out there. One guy had been out there, him and his group had been out there for like, I think it was like 6 hours.
Jesus.
They went out at 5:30 or 6:30 in the morning, where low tide was.
That's a bit of a long time.
And they cried all the time until they come in about just before we did.
Oh, Jesus.
And there was 2 groups of them. One of them had 2. We got 2 crabs all that time. And the other group got 4.
That's not depressing.
But these were groups of pretty good size, nice boats and everything. They were like 4 or 5 people, so they could take 4 or 5
They have a
lemons.
lot of
And they had
crap.
a lot of pots. So, they were kind of wondering how we did through all of that. Well, I've been crabbing this area for about, about 2 or 3 decades now. About 4
at
decades.
At least.
About 4 decades. So I kind of
It's a
know.
little bit more than 2.
I kind of,
Miss 1 or 2 more.
yeah, I kind of know where the currents are and stuff like that when the crabs go way down
Yeah.
with the tides and all that. And I've always found that the last couple hours of high tide and the hour of slack tide, that's the time you want to be there.
Right. So what are you guys using for bait? I know a lot of times
Chicken.
using chicken.
Chicken.
Just
Chicken.
plain old chicken.
Plain old chicken, drumsticks, and thighs. The cheapest stuff you can buy at the market.
Cheaper is better, huh?
Yeah.
Not using old cod or
No,
anything else like that.
I'll tell you.
I think everything likes chicken.
I'll tell you a secret.
That just goes to show everything does like chicken.
No wonder everything
But
tastes
I'll
like
tell you a secret about fish. If you start
Go on.
using fish guts and stuff like a lot of them do, and I have,
Fish.
but
head,
if you
fish
get into
head.
that area down there where we're at, you've got the sea lions.
Oh God.
They will take your bait.
They will, they'll beat your traps up to get
Oh,
to
absolutely they
fish.
will.
If you got fish guts and stuff
Oh,
like
look
that.
at that little
and
sea
your,
lion. He's so cute. Etch.
And we even had a couple of sea lions swim around us there. They liked it last bit. They never bothered our traps.
Give me the side eyes are swimming by when you got in that trap, boy. Yeah.
That smells kind of funny.
I took
What you gonna do to them crab, boy?
I had the daughter, I took him down towards the mouth of the bay.
Yeah.
And you know where that sandy beach is there on the north side of the bay?
Mhm.
There was probably about 30, 40 laying up there on the bank, just watching.
Just waiting for a dumb motherfucker.
You're like, somebody's gonna try something dumb. Or they catch them as you toss the small ones out.
Yeah, that's what they're going for. They're going for the little buggers.
Oh, the little ones that you throw out after when you're clearing out your trap of all the
Well,
smallies or the females.
I think that one big old crusty male, he didn't like the son-in-law very much because he tried to take a hunk out of his finger.
Double Doc, good seeing you, aka Kyle Lundy. He's checking in over here on the Facebook side. Sorry, just doing some check-ins right quick. Got Richie Redneck Pimp checking in. Said we got an echo, but says from the room, so not much we can do about that one.
Yeah, I can't help you there.
Yeah, exactly. Carl checking in. Then there's Richie checking in. So and then Miss Mariah, aka Sexy Girlfriend. Hello, hello. So yeah.
But that's great. Welcome everybody.
Yeah.
You're all listening.
Richie said he bounced out. Good to see y'all. Ben. Take care. Doug, yeah. Or however you pronounce that. I'm sorry if I slaughtered that, Richie. He taught me once, and I forgot it. Well, it's like him trying to pronounce Ochicos. Yeah.
Oh, Chico.
Right. So, but yeah.
Anyhow, where we did this down at the Hale Bay. And
Now he's giving away the spots.
absolutely.
Hey,
He wants everyone to get crabs.
I like it.
why not?
They're sailors now. They
Next week, the next time I go down there, I'm we'll probably drive down to Detox Bay.
Oh, there you go.
I tell you, down there in Detox, you can take a bunch of those red rocks.
Yes.
And they're
I don't
not-
think there's
they're
limit on
not,
that either.
no, there's
Yeah,
they're like
is there?
30 or something like that.
Like what?
30 or 30 something.
And the thing about there's
And
no
you can
size no size.
You just
or
catch them
sex.
and get them.
No size or sex. It's Oregon. Now, there's a couple, California and
Don't care.
have a limit
Oh,
on
I
it.
stand corrected.
They have a
Never
size.
mind. That's done. That's done. Geez.
Yeah. Red Rock.
Yeah, I'm working. So,
They're-
okay, I'll continue on.
Yeah, well, the Red Rock are very, very delicious. They're real good to eat.
They got scooter flavor.
But they're a lot harder to crack the shell. And they're not as big, and you don't get as much meat out of them. But they are very, very good to eat. They're great at crab look.
So Red Rock crab, 24 of any size or sex.
Right.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Yes.
But with the Dungeness, you gotta have male only, and in the state of Oregon, it's
5
only
3/4.
5
Yep, 5 3/4 in the state of Oregon. And what's funny, it says ocean waters are closed for Dungeness crab October 16th through November 30th. Bays, beaches, estuaries, tide pools, piers, and jetties are open all year.
Right.
The only reason they do that is so that way it gives the commercial guys a chance to go out and do their derby. But no, with the Red Rocks though, unlike with Dungeness, Red Rocks don't molt.
No.
So they continue to, their shell continues to grow. So it's not like with Dungeness where they fill up and then they molt. They fill up and then they molt. Red Rocks, nope, the shell grows with them.
Red Rocks are like they're a crab that's like your crawdads.
Oh, okay.
They grow and your shell grows with them like a crawdad.
And I mean,
Like I said, they don't get as big, but they're usually real full of meat.
they do get pretty good size though.
Yeah.
But they are mean. Oh, they're nasty. Oh, they're assholes.
Do they taste good?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
Don't care.
They flip over on their back to get you.
They do. And the thing is, they got, you know how Dungeons can only go out to like here.
Yeah.
These
Yeah.
things can all
These guys can go almost straight back behind you. They got a little bit better reach than what
They got that one shot.
Damn near. Damn near.
Come here, motherfucker.
Oh, I don't
But
get
that's
you.
I thought we'd take a trip down there and meet there to see if we were picking up some of those.
There you go, up there on the north end,
You
Tillman
know,
Bay.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's south.
Or, excuse me, the south end.
South of it.
Down towards St. Lake. That's actually
Might even stop there in the Bay Area there. When the river comes into Tillamook.
Oh, where the Wilson comes into it, or the Trask?
No, it comes off the. I can't remember what the name of the river is, but it's not one of the ones coming from the shoreline. It's an ocean river. You're coming back from it's like a big bay, but you come back from Detox towards Tillamook, and it's in there, and there's a dam in there, so and it's really some good fishing. Anyway, going down there, pick up some trout.
There you go. There you go.
Nothing like good sea trout. That's good stuff.
They call that steelhead.
No, they have a sea trout. Too.
A sea trout?
There is a sea trout.
Yes.
Sea trout's actually delicious.
All that. Hello, Miss Krista. Good seeing you. Checking in over there on the Facebook side as well. So,
Yeah, I plan to spend a lot of weekends down there. There's some crabbing and fishing and all that. But it was a great weekend. Of course, this was a great weekend for me because my wife went with me this time.
yes,
She hasn't been
finally
able to
got her out of the house.
She hadn't been able to get away for a long
Brian and
time.
I literally had to threaten her.
Pretty much.
We basically
She-
had to
she's
tell her,
ready to
you're either
get
going to
one."
get in the truck and go, or we're going to hog tie you, duct tape you, and throw you in the back of the truck, and you're going to go. Either way, you're going to go.
Well, she was
Well,
sure.
the
She
animals
glad
guy
she
can
did.
take care of it, check. Plank's guy can take care of it, check. I mean, what else?
Well, like you said, though, the next time I go, I got to take my dog with me.
Yes.
Yeah, yes,
That
that dog
dog
That dog cannot be apart from you for more than like an hour and a half.
No, I had to
That dog
I got up
laid
this
there
morning.
in front of the damn front door when he walked
Just
out.
whining.
Not even so much as why she just
She's-
laid there.
she's
She
so-
didn't hardly move at all.
She just saw.
That's all she's like, Dad's gone.
She didn't touch her food for 2 days.
Yeah,
It's like,
I've-
good
she made up
God.
I've seen that
She
dog
made up
depressed.
for it this morning.
What's that?
She made up for it today. I fed her this morning.
She was probably
She got-
hungry as
she got
hell.
after she ate about- She ate about half a ration this morning, right off the bat. And
Mariah.
within a half hour later, she went back and finished it off. Well, about noon, she decided that wasn't good enough. She had to have some more. She grabbed a hold of my hand and pulled me till I got up and went over and went in and got her another half a bowl of dog food.
You
I-
got that dog spoiled.
I went on
And she
a hunger
cleaned it up.
strike for you. You're giving me food now.
She cleaned it up,
Whether you
and
like it
she'll
or
want
not,
more when I get home tonight.
I believe it.
But I usually feed her twice a day, both of them.
Yeah,
I feed her once in the morning, once at night.
right.
Oh, Nika.
Bless her heart. I'm telling you, man.
And she hasn't, if, I don't know if she's as glad to see me as she is my wife.
I don't know.
She's been following her around all day today, and she'd look and make sure I was staying put, and then she'd go out and see where mom was at.
She wanted to make sure both y'all are still here.
Yep.
I get it.
Double tapping on that shit.
Dad left, and then Mom went with him. Like, wait,
I
what?
gotta say, this is probably the first time where both of us have been away from her like that.
Why are you abandoning me?
She always had one of us around.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh, Nika.
So she
And
got
she's-
stuck with me and Scout all week.
I'm sorry, Nika.
She got
If
stuck
you're,
with the
if
boy.
you're listening, I'm sorry.
You know,
Nika.
though, in her defense, Mariah was there too on Saturday night. So to kind of, help try to even the odds for one, and two, just take care of the critters. And bless Mariah's heart.
She's hurt so bad.
Oh my God. So she wound up throwing her back out last week doing hay.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys thought I was going to go somewhere else. Anyhow, no, she wound up throwing,
Pussy.
she wound up turning her back up.
I know what that's like.
Yeah. Well, she already has a herniated disc.
Yeah.
And, between her L4 and L5. And she screwed it up even more. So bless her heart, she's hobbling around with a damn cane. And everything else just trying to move. And she's trying, and she felt so bad because I'm out there in the barn, cleaning fucking stalls and everything else while you guys are gone. And she's just like, well, normally she just give me that. She's grabbing the freaking pitchfork or whatever else and diving in there or whatnot. And she's just watching me. I'm just like, yeah. She's like, I hate it now. I'm like, why? She's like, I feel so bad because I get. You're fine. You're fine. Just relax.
Well,
You got this.
like the day before, it was supposed to go down. Like you had sent me the message, we had talked it over a bit. Like, okay, I'm in. The day before that happened, I'm sitting there fixing up my rig, and all of a sudden,
Didn't you do something to your shoulder or something?
well, my shoulder's been an ongoing thing, but
Okay.
that time I'm sitting there fixing, like I'm in my bathroom working on my rig, and all of a sudden my back went, nope, you're gonna lay right here, and I hit the floor, and I was there for about 10 minutes, and finally managed to weasel my way up, get to my bed, and finally after a little bit was like hobbling around.
Right.
The next day, nope.
Like,
Wasn't
not
get-
today,
nope.
Satan.
And I sent you that text like, it's not happening. Nope, I can't. Nope. And sure as hell, the next day I didn't even get out of bed. Like it took all of my strength to get out and take one pee. That
Good God.
was all I could do. I was there like, oh God. Laid back down, just like, nope.
Right? But yeah, man.
So Mariah, I hear you.
Like I said, because I wanted to have to take her in the ER on Thursday, and we sat there, and we spent the entire day in the ER. I texted work, I'm just like, hey, by the way, I gotta take another half in, so I'll be late to work. I'll show up when we get done. That was first thing in the morning. We get to the ER about 8:30, 8:45, we get there. They see her like literally in tears. I'm bringing her in the wheelchair the whole night. And they're like, okay, yeah, they got her straight back. I mean, we were out in the waiting room for maybe 5 minutes.
Nice.
In an emergency room, that's unheard of.
Yeah.
Unless there's physically nobody there.
The emergency room acted like an emergency room? Get out.
Yeah, I know. Right? What? But, bro, we were in there all day
Oh, yeah.
long.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Once you're in,
trying to get the pain under control and everything.
once you're in the emergency room, good luck leaving the emergency room. That's the better option.
We
Good
didn't
luck.
gather till 4. It's like, dude,
Well, it takes a while to run all the tests and things.
Yeah.
X-rays, you got X-rays, and you got blood tests, and you got urine, you got
And the sad thing was, it wasn't from doing our hair. It was from doing her folks' hair.
Oh, Jesus.
Which is funny because we didn't do a whole. We only did a couple ton on Tuesday,
Yeah.
and then she worked all day Wednesday. You know, in her line of work, she's wrestling with 1,200-pound animals all day. Yeah, when you aggravate your back, it's already sore, and then you go and do all that. Just
well, she has to remember that she's not an 18-year-old young guy or gal that's
Nope.
out there been throwing bucket hails all week or all summer.
nope, she's 25 and holding.
Well, whatever. But she has to remember that she doesn't do that all the time, and that's going to be hard on her.
She's been 25 for 7 years now, but still, she's 25.
Well, that 7-year, 25-year-old is pushing that age where if it gets broke, it stay that way. So
It takes a lot longer to get back. It takes a lot longer to get back.
Yeah, quick to get you back than slower than 2 sails if you see her leave. Which, by the way, thank you, Devil Doc. Appreciate that one. So,
Yep.
he's not wrong. He's not wrong on that one. Oh, man.
Anyhow, the other thing I was going to tell you guys,
Yes.
we're down there going down towards the bay to go grab them yesterday
Go on.
or Saturday.
Yeah.
And the deer population is up and growing up there, and we saw several does with this year's fawn.
Good. That's nice to hear.
Good.
That, and then looking, going around there and checking the area, and yeah, we saw,
See that buck that gave you the middle finger last year?
The one that went strutting right through camp. Hi.
But right across, right there where he went in, just across there, I know where there's a place to put a stand, there where there used to be a stand in a tree. I'm just thinking about going up there and sitting next year.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that. Shit. You do what you got to do on that one.
Yeah,
I'm about ready to put a big ass frickin' leafy green blind all around my rig when I'm out there. Just sit right across. You're
there you go.
like, I'm gonna stay on the road because that's where they all seem to be coming.
And
Now, if only we get the elk to do that,
Right?
Especially
Yeah.
since we got tanks right here this year.
the son-in-law, when him and the daughter came in, they turned off of 26 onto 53,
Yeah.
and just past the hammer, or right there before the hammer road, right on the corner.
Yeah.
That field pasture right in there.
Yeah.
We counted about 8 or 10 elk in there.
That sounds about right for this time of year.
Didn't see horns in it, which there wouldn't be this
Well,
time.
there would be. Well, actually, there might be because they're growing.
Yeah.
We're growing right now.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
you got to think.
Yeah.
Here in
But
about
The
a little
elk,
over a month and a half, it don't be rutting time.
but the bulls are not running with the cows right now. The cows,
No,
and
they're
their,
still bachelored up.
the cows and their calves are starting to bunch up a little bit now.
Yeah.
There's kids get up and running around and all that.
Right.
But they all been separated up and laying out having their babies and all that good stuff. But from what I understand, what I've heard, it looks like we're gonna have a good crop this year.
Good.
Happy
And
about
we have so we've got tags for February and March.
Late season cow tags. So
2
just
months of it.
whatever you do, don't shoot the fat ones.
that.
That is the rule. Don't shoot the fat ones.
You'll be able to tell they're there with calf.
Yeah.
Especially that late, because they're only a couple of months for drop.
Yeah.
And that's one nice thing about that hunt, is that you're late enough in the hunt that you can pick out that barren cow and put it up. I've seen, the barren cows they'll be heavy. They won't be
But they
thin.
They won't look
But
like
they won't-
they're
they
ready
won't-
to
Yeah,
drop.
they won't
They
look
won't
like
have
they're
a
gonna pop
belly.
out
They won't have a
another full-grown
belly
belly.
like they're gonna drop out.
Right.
So, you can tell whether they're gonna have a baby.
The one thing that's going to be fun about that hunt, though, is that the first part of it, though, is when. When does the hunt start, for at least for our day? February 1st.
Yeah.
He come to come.
Hey,
We gonna be in the snow.
I don't care.
you like I did last time.
Hunting elk in the snow isn't bad.
Hey,
I don't mind.
we had to go down there during the rain hunt one time down in the Memphis.
Yeah.
I dressed it out, climbed on top of it, pulled the head
Slid it
down,
down the
rode it down, all the way down the road.
Freaking took the sling off his rifle, waving around like a damn whip.
That was
Sliding down the hill.
That's the easiest- easiest one I
You ever
ever
see
took
that movie
down.
where the guy jumps on the atom bomb and rides it down all the way?
That was the easiest elk I
Rock
ever
out.
pulled out.
You know, the thermonuclear warhead. Oh, I just wanted to feel the power Sorry, a little Armageddon quote.
Well, I didn't have to have a hoist or anything to drag it out with or anything like that, so.
Yeah, we get it on down slope.
Right?
Just start shooting across canyons.
Right?
I did that for a few years. But I haven't been hunting canyons for a while.
Uh-oh. Like blocking sunlight. Oh.
You guys are good.
Bright light.
Yeah. Oh, that cleared it right up.
There you go. No more glare, everybody. Yay.
Yeah. Glare back. I just looked up and went, wait a second. But now I was just sitting at the right angle. I was like, oh, just like in a wapiti this spring.
But this is my time to spend time down the coast in that area and all that. Checking out, hunting and fishing and doing a lot of fishing and a lot of grabbing.
A lot of scouting and stuff too, especially for deer for you.
Oh yeah.
Because you're going to be heading down to the coast for going deer hunting, right? So, which I'm assuming you have help this year, correct?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Always have help.
Just making sure, since you're like decided to be the oddball for deer this year, like, nah, I'm just going to do the.
Yeah.
The rest of us are going over to the Ochos, and you're like, nah, I'm going to go do my own thing.
You do you, boo.
Yeah.
Well, I figure I may pick up my deer right here local.
Yeah, you can do
You
that.
can do that.
And then I'll just call you guys to get your butts out there and help me get it up.
Not if we're on the other side of the hill at the same time.
No, you won't be on the hill at the same time.
For deer,
So when I get it,
it goes on at the same time. The first 2 weeks is literally
well,
the
let's
same.
say first 2 weeks, but you got to remember our hunt over here goes for a month and a half.
So what you're saying is you doubt your abilities enough to fill a tag.
No, I'll fill it.
That's what it sounded like to me.
I'm
feel
not
it,
a part of this.
Hey, I'm not worried about it. Not until I get it down. Once I get it down and dressed out, then it's up to you guys to come roll it out for me. See how I am?
If I'm 200 miles away,
No, that's like run.
Sorry, Don. I'll see you tomorrow.
Don't worry about it. I get a deer in. Don't worry
All
about
you say is I'm hoping somebody else here at the station is not gone by that point in time, so you just call him. So if Matt's not in Texas by that point in time, you call him.
Even if he is in Texas, call him.
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
Sometime. That's all I know.
Sometime in the future.
Yeah. They did have a tentative timeline figured out, but at this point in time, it's like, yeah,
It's kind of an ish, very sprinkles, fallish, kind of early winter.
I mean, they finally have a part of the state figured out of where they want to go, but that's it. I mean, unless I'm wrong on this.
I hope
mean,
they're not
you're
going
down-
Yeah, that's about close. That's about
Not
close.
down towards the border.
That's at least from what I've been told.
Okay.
And
Gotcha.
so
They're
So
gonna
we're on
stay
the
away.
same.
we're on the same
They're gonna
page.
stay away from the border. I hope.
Yeah, they're gonna be farther north.
Yeah, they're
Well, I
really
got towards the Panhandle.
Yeah.
So, but I tell you what, though, I'll be down there and go whitetail country.
It's true.
You want to hear the like Talk says allegedly.
He might even get to save up enough pennies to shoot hogs out of a helicopter.
That's what I'm saying. Bro. That's what I'm saying.
Fully
I'm
automatic
telling you
saw, baby. Die, piggy, die!
I'm sorry, man, but you know, and they what's funny is they actually have outfits down in Texas, where you can actually it is legal to hunt hog from an aircraft, from a helicopter, with automatic weapons.
With automatics?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, hogs, I don't doubt it. I mean,
Bro, sign
it's
me
just
up.
like this state is legal to hunt hogs just about any way you can get them.
That's because everyone wants them dead.
Well, they're invasive.
Someone decided to let 1 or 2 pigs loose back in the 1500s. And we've been screwed ever since.
The wild hogs are very invasive, like you said.
Well, yeah, they have like litters of what? Like 40 at a time?
No.
They
They have litters anywhere from 3 to 12, and that's on the average. You can go up as high as 16 on the.
Yeah, I've seen them around
16,
16,
18.
18.
But like, Jesus
In fact,
Christ.
I
We've
remember,
had when we used to raise hogs, we had them
Oh, yeah.
have litters.
I remember
So you know what a domesticated hog can do, a wild one. can
one of
do
my
too.
friends that used to show down the state limits.
Yeah.
He had a Chester, I think it was, and she had
Talking about Walt.
Yeah.
Hey,
she had
There you go, Don.
24.
Oh yeah. So
Helicopter hog hunting trips in Texas
Hey,
run you
What's that
$5,495
website?
per person.
HellaBacon.com. I am
Not
looking this
not
up.
hella, heli,
Yeah.
HELI bacon.com.
why do that when you can get a Jeep and drive right through it?
Because here, Texas is the place to be. We'll supply the machine guns. You bring the trigger finger. So there, Texas is gonna go here. Get them.
Okay. Matter of fact, here
Well,
we go.
they can furnish the $54.95 for it too, and that's not $54.95.
No, that's 5,400. Look at that.
From a machine gun. That's badass. Sign me up.
Group hog concept in corporate packages.
Wait, we can go down and do this, bro.
I
I'm
saw corporate packages that were like, hey. So the works is one of them. You have
I'll
sunup
tell you
to
what,
sundown packages and a helicopter hog hunting package.
Devil Dog chimes in. He's like, "Yes, it is. They'll even pay you for it in some parts of Texas,
Yeah.
bro."
It will give you money to go kill as many hogs as you can.
Dude, even night vision.
Yeah.
Night vision hog hunting in
Uh-huh.
Texas.
Yeah. Night vision, infrared, and thermal guided hog hunts from vehicles on the ground.
Safety course. Safety course.
I'll tell you one thing,
familiarization.
Those hogs are not like eating the hogs that you grow. They don't taste near like that.
This right here though. This is gold.
Yeah. So here, the
They provide
the
dude,
standard.
Willie Pete night vision binoculars.
Yeah.
PVS 31s. Trigicon.
Yeah.
Oh.
The helicopter hog hunting package for like just the standard one. The machine gun is an optional upgrade.
You can use AR platforms chambered in a 7.62 by 3.9 with the suppressor. Yeah. Off-road vehicles equipped with blackout switches and night vision headlights and floodlights. One hell of a good walk in the dark.
The Bell 212.
Yeah, the Bell 212 is the platform they use. Holy crap.
Shoot awesome machine guns while you're here. Oh,
The SIG MPX, the HKUMP, and the LWRC SMG 45. Holy crap!
What the hell of bacon's Mondoos? They got Mondoos?
Battle rifles. The FN. The HKG3, the FN Scar 17, and the Fight Light MCR fully automatic combat weapon. Hell yeah! That's a belt fed too.
Yeah.
That's belt fed.
Yes.
Rambo shit, man.
Here, piggy. Oh man, this place. Pops, why have we not done this sooner? Just hell bacon.
I used to watch it, I forget what there was, a show on television that had hog hunters on it.
Yeah.
I used to watch that once in a while. It's fun to watch. Man, they
There's
sure.
packages, corporate hunting trips, and trips.
Team Builder Pro is what it's called. Texas Corporate Hunting Trip Fun.
I like that.
I think we
Works.
need a team builder exercise.
I think so.
That's better.
I think so. Helicopter hunting safety course. Now this is for the works. You know, with a friggin' $5,500 price tag per person. Oh. So if anybody wants a sponsor,
Yeah, can we get a GoFundMe going for Backwoods Veterans?
I swear to God, the content video for that would be insane.
Oh my god.
Here's a little food for thought too. Suppressors are not illegal in Texas.
No, they got their own.
Right? Well, they're legal here too. So
They're legal everywhere, but they just make their own that says to
right,
fuck off and pay items and shit.
that's
Did
pretty
that
good.
go through? I don't know if that went through yet.
What's that?
Texas making their own suppressors and
I don't know.
telling the ATF to go fuck themselves.
I don't know.
No, but that would be awesome. This would be an awesome trip. Like I'd just say, I'd shoot a machine gun at a helicopter at a movie
Team
theater.
Builder Pro machine gun range experience, full auto target shooting, and 134 minigun.
Yeah. They destroy so much down there.
Well, I thought they said that like for every one person, there's like 10 hogs in Texas. Like there's a fuck ton of hogs.
Yeah.
More than that. That was
Well, it's like a lot
that
of
was yesterday. Today there's twice that many.
he's lying,
We raised hogs for a while. I know how
right?
much they're resupply.
So on this wins the lottery, we're doing a group trip. Hog tacos. Pulled pork of another kind right there.
Sausage. I know you can do with a big sausage out.
I'm sorry about with that much pork.
You can have a lot of sausage for that for.
And a lot of bacon.
Lot of bacon.
Which, by the way, we got that much bacon. We can go out in the machine gun range. I am going to make American bacon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about with American bacon, don't you, Pops?
What's that?
You cook bacon over the barrel of a 50 cal
Oh, yeah.
while sending rounds down range. Heat that barrel up. Yeah. Be a great day. So, anyhow, yeah.
Well, I tell you what, you don't want to get cornered by one of them things.
No.
Right.
No. Those guys are.
You ever see the tusk on some of them boars?
Oh, they're nasty.
What is the hog population in Texas? There is an estimated 2.6 million feral hogs in Texas
Yowza!
as of May 2023.
God.
Well, that was a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
They had their babies in that length of time.
2.6 million.
And they could have
Well,
2,
half of
maybe 3 litters a year, too.
Yeah, and if half of them had 6 apiece.
And half of them have
Yeah,
Average out of
6.
6.
Do the
guys-
math.
I can see why machine guns are a happy thing there in Texas for hog hunting. Like, we got a hog population. Son of a bitch, spin it up.
Kyle's been eating pig candy for months.
Right?
You don't say. You don't say.
I mean, heck, with that much bacon, you just bring it all back here and just sell bacon on the side of the street. The price of bacon.
You know what? Here's an idea.
Put it there for half off on the side of the
We get
street.
We get a few of us together, go down to Texas, do one of these hunts. You know, where we bring back a bunch of pork and everything else, Lone Star, we could start work on our dream, which is
Selling stuff on the side of the road.
Go down the
camp.
coast. So on top of selling fish and shellfish,
Lifetime supply of bacon.
we got bacon to go along with it too. You have surf and turf.
We could do the sea trout wrapped in bacon.
Oh, for Green Lake. There you go, Pops.
Yeah.
Green Lake cod.
Put a couple of lemon strips in there. I need to shut up
Lemon pepper, fresh lemon
Shut
pepper.
up.
There ain't,
now.
there ain't nothing wrong with sea perch fillets either.
No, there is not. There's not.
With a side of oyster shooters.
Okay, everyone just needs to shut the fuck up.
That's,
Because I have a piece of trout back home.
That's
I want
one
to go
thing-
cook right now.
that's the one thing I didn't get done this last weekend. Was get down and have
Get any oysters?
didn't get a chance to get to the store to get any oysters down there. For
What? No way. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Fuck's sakes.
and that's something we do right off the bat. We were kind of busy there and had a lot of fun. And
The next time I'm up there, I'm just going to drive straight into town first and then backtrack.
Get oysters and then go and set up a camp. Yeah.
Just drop them off, fill up a bucket. And
Which, by the way, that first week of August is going to be beautiful. I'm telling you right now. Go down, get the trailer park, get all set up.
It's supposed to be something like 90s here in the Northeast.
Yeah.
It's going to be hot.
It's going to be toasty, but at least it's not like Florida or, South Carolina, Georgia, or Texas is
Walk
down
outside
here.
and immediate swamp ass.
Yeah. I'm going to go in and go take a shower. You take a shower, you all dried
Just
off,
don't.
you step outside, and you're immediately soaked again.
Just take a shower right before you go to sleep. That's about it.
Yeah.
Just don't even
And make
bother.
sure your swamp cooler's on full blast, too.
Hey.
Uh-oh. Okay.
yeah,
Devil Doc, hear me out. Hear me out, man. We get a food truck that sells various types of meatballs.
Okay.
We have us who want to sell it. We call it all in balls. Doc, I love your thinking on this one, brother. I love it.
I mean, heck, you could wrap them in bacon and just call them salty balls.
Have a guy there, we'll just call him Chefy.
Pork and balls.
God.
They're a mouthful.
oh, by the way,
Oh,
by the
yes,
way,
sir.
we're talking about all this fun time at the coast,
Yeah.
state parks, and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I want to remind these vets out there: get out and get your free passes.
Speaking of, I bought mine.
Did you get yours?
I got mine.
Spent your $10?
I spent my $10.
There you go.
And straight up got now a free pass. They came with a cool little placard thing.
Oh, you already
Yeah.
get it too?
Oh yeah, I already got it.
How long did it take for you to get it?
It took me. Well, I did the 2-day overnight
Oh,
thing,
okay.
but it took them about 2 days to process it. And so all I did was send them in my EAS date and my name and said, "Thank that's me." And they looked me up and said, "Yep, here you go."
Nice.
Nice. It was like, oh, cool. Yes.
You had to pay $10 for yours. Huh?
Yep. I didn't go anywhere for mine. I had somebody else do it for me.
There you go.
I just called it in.
Oh, did you call yours in and get yours going
Yeah.
now?
Well, I've got mine's good for 10 years.
Well, now it's good for life.
Mine's good forever.
But I have, no, you have, was a disabled one, you have to do it every 10 years.
Well, not now.
All you gotta do is call.
Yeah.
The tag has your year expiration date.
Mine doesn't.
Right. But now with the new one, you call them in when you go to renew it.
I have my name on mine, and it's good forever.
Yeah.
There's no expiration date.
Well, mine just says a date on it.
Well, now you can, just get
All
the new one.
I do is get a new card. I just call them up and they send me a new card.
I guess if you want to do that, that's your
Now, are you talking with the state or are you talking
State.
federal?
I'm talking state.
Well, state, yeah. State.
Yeah, I'm talking the federal one.
Yeah, we're talking the federal one.
That's what I wanted to get with this federal one. I wanted to find out if you got a phone number or anything, so I can get that from you.
I just went online and did it. I did the oh god, what was that website now? Crap, I forgot that website right now.
I need to get my national one too.
National Park Veterans. That's gonna be at the
Free lifetime pass.
Right.
You get that at mps.gov.
There it is. Yep, MBS.gov. Boom. And so that's what mine looks like. Kinda.
Okay, that's, yeah.
And it's got
You're
my name
talking
right
about
there.
the national, I was talking about the state.
No, we're talking national.
And the national doesn't work at your state parks. It only works at the national.
National parks, which there's a couple here in the state that are very nice parks.
But, yeah, but you also want to get the one.
But it also
State.
works for, like going to
Yeah,
like up National Forest and
Yeah.
all the stuff, places where they use days fees, which I swore to God,
Well,
I
it's,
know there's one particular location where I swear, and next time I go there, and they try to say, no, we don't recognize it.
shit.
Oh, I'm gonna drag them through the dirt. I will put them on blast
What's
so
that?
hard.
don't recognize what? Your pass?
Yes,
Do you have a
because
state pass?
apparently, no, this is in the National Forest.
And you have a
We don't
national pass?
recognize that bullshit. It's called lawsuits.
Like, you might as well just hand me what's in that cash box right
Yeah,
now.
that's what's give me that. And your job, can I just have your badge now?
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen. Like you need to find another line of work there, buddy.
I
By
know
the
it's-
way, Camp
with
Post from
the
a
state
couple years ago, Walt Lake, Ocho National Forest. I'm talking to you, buddy. Anyhow, sorry, what? Did I just drop something there? What happened?
I don't know.
So anyhow,
Yeah.
again, that's mps.gov.
Actually, I don't think that was the one that
Go get your passes and get out there and enjoy.
Yes.
There's so much. Get away from all this corruption and all this other stuff going on day to day everywhere else. When you get into town or whatever with your politicians and everything else. Get away from it. Get into the wild and enjoy the nature. Just enjoy nature.
we were just talking about shooting feral hogs, and the first thing that pops up on an MS friggin' feed, that one that goes off before you go to your own page.
Yeah.
Highly intelligent and possibly invincible super pigs are invading
Oh, we
America.
actually talked about that.
That was the first headline I saw.
We actually talked about that a few weeks ago. The ones that are coming down from Canada.
Oh, yeah.
The super breed
Because
from
of
Canada.
the hybrid between domestic and wild ones, so that they can actually tolerate the cold weather better. But some of them have gotten loose and have since
I've
are
saw-
working
it's
their
just
way south.
that-
They've already taken over North Dakota.
Yeah, the hybrid breed of super pigs.
Yeah. It's like, good God, man. So, anyhow,
Oh my god, that was funny.
daggone super pigs.
Yeah, so watch out for super pigs and them fighting goats.
Bears.
Bears out in the woods.
And mountain cougars.
And mountain cougars.
Which, speaking of mountain cougars,
Yeah,
So,
so
no
talk about
kidding.
this one. Yeah.
over the last 2 days, they reopened it today, by the way. He finally went bye-bye. So,
He did finally leave.
yeah, they confirmed he left the area finally.
Explain.
So there's a cougar that wound up making its way
To the beach.
on the beach down here at the Oregon coast, down here at Cannon Beach.
Oh!
During low tide, was out chasing birds, got a haystack rock,
Oh
got
god!
caught
Oh no!
by the high tide, and was stuck on haystack
Haystack
rock for 2 days.
Oh god!
They shipped the authorities and stuff out there between state police and fish and game,
Yeah.
shut down the beach
All
Well,
around the haystack.
all around haystack
It was
rock.
about
and
a mile
stuff.
each way, wasn't it?
What's that?
About a mile each way.
Yeah, a mile on either side. So that way this cat can finally come off the rock
Jesus.
and actually get out. Well,
That's
they wound
funny.
up getting footage of this cat trying to get off the rock and everything else. That poor cat, he didn't wait for the tide to go all the way out. Kitty got wet.
Well, what's
And
funny
not
is
the
that
fun way either, folks. The
Well,
kitty got
what's
wet.
funny from what I've read is that those mountain lions actually like to swim. They don't.
Oh, you can tell by the look on the cat's face.
I don't know, but if I'd known he was there,
He
I'd
probably wasn't happy because he was stuck there for 2 days.
stuck on the side of a rock.
If I'd known that while I was down there, I would have went down and waited for him to come off that rock and he had hopping. I got a tag for that critter.
Oh God, made it back. Oh hi, thanks for pop. Son of a.
Wait a minute.
You know, one of our presidents, Teddy Roosevelt,
I mean, I got
Used
shot
to
coming
think
off
that-
a rock. What? No
used to think cougar
way.
meat was the best meat there was.
What?
I don't know about that.
Teddy Roosevelt
Oh,
used
yeah.
to say that the cougar meat was the best meat that there ever was.
I mean, that's what they say.
And a lot of the mountain men and stuff during those years.
So do a lot of service members
Yeah.
overseas in the bars,
Wasn't he the only president to have a recorded contact with Bigfoot?
allegedly.
Allegedly.
I don't know about that.
With all his massive hunting trips, he came out here in the Northwest, I think. And there's a documented case of him going, there was something we found out here in the woods and we don't know what the
Yes,
hell
it
that
was.
was.
You know who we need to get on the show one of these days? Your old Sergeant Squatcher, Todd Neese, freaking friend of the station here.
Oh,
He's
okay.
been on with us a couple times actually. It's been a while, so he actually just got done with Beachfoot Convention out here on the coast here too, where they actually bring in a lot of members of BFRO, the Bigfoot Research Organization.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that'd been fun.
oh yeah, they do. It's like it's pretty much anybody that's everybody in the world of Bigfoot research was actually out there.
Nice.
And they swap information, exchange it. They get testimonials. It's like a big workshop convention for those guys,
Yeah,
and they do it over the course of a week.
we need to get out in the woods and find Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Probably right next to the Great
You know
Spirit
what?
Forest when you're out there.
Right?
You get into a Bigfoot area and you won't be able to stand the smell.
Yeah, that's what they say.
You will not hear
You won't
a
hear
bird, a squirrel, nothing. You can be just like they have a perimeter around them.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And,
Oh, when you're the biggest, meanest, baddest thing in the woods,
Yeah,
you gotta learn to shut up real quick.
Yeah, very much so.
I found tracks. I found the smell. I've been in the area where they're so quiet. You could hear a pin drop if you walk a quarter mile away from there, and animals, squirrels, birds, everything running all over the place, but never in that one area.
Right.
And it stunk. At first we thought it was a bear, but no, bears don't shake that bad.
No, not really.
No.
But anyhow, it's been several years, quite a few years now. It's probably been, let's say, probably 20 years now.
Yeah, I'd like to get out in the woods and go find Bigfoot one day. That sounds fun.
But see, they've got a lot of logging there. And
That's
everything
scary
else
to see,
these last
man.
years.
Because I hear stories, because there's a lot of people that go missing in the woods. And
Right.
half the time I started thinking about it, going, if you just stumbled across
Bigfoot is Steve Cooper in disguise.
Yeah, like if you go out in the woods, you see all these people that go missing in the woods. I'm thinking they just accidentally came across Bigfoot, and Bigfoot said, "Not today, Satan," and just straight up like, "You're gonna live here now."
You're fine now, boy. Squeal like a hog.
I have no idea what their lifespan is supposed to be or anything like that. Have you heard anything, Jada?
Honestly, I mean, my guess would be probably somewhere in like 50 years. I think. Similar to other large apes. Be my guess.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm taking a stab in the dark here. You figure
It's Bigfoot. I don't know.
well, you figure a primate of that size, it's got to be very similar to other, great ape species.
Wow.
So, like I said, I'm not the foremost expert
Yeah.
here,
I'm
so
not
I'm
either.
just going off of what little bit I've learned over the years, and talking with folks that are in that field, watching documentaries,
You
shit like
remember,
that.
you remember the guys I used to help with, huh?
Oh yeah.
Ron,
Pat Galloway, Ron Hunt,
Yeah.
freaking Docky, and all those guys. Yeah.
Pat and Ron and I, all three, we were in that one area. We hadn't been in that area for years.
Yeah.
And we went and checked it out to see if we could pick up an elk. And we got in that area, and it was a lively woods everywhere else. We got in that one little area, and there wasn't a sound. I mean, it was like quieter than a church. That's how
Yeah.
quiet it was. I mean, there was not a sound. You could hear yourself walking on the dirt.
We might have to get a couple of cameras and go out there and try to find Bigfoot one day.
Like I say, that's
What do you think, everybody? You want us to go out and find Bigfoot on camera?
that's a couple of acres ago, you know.
Bunch of veterans out there with frickin' ARs going,
Yeah.
we're not gonna hurt you, just don't jump out.
Yeah.
Show you what these Afghanis taught us how to make.
Yeah.
I've also been to spots where I found phony prints too, where somebody put some prints in there.
Really, Kyle? This guy right at the end of the show, he wants to throw that tic tac and chaos out there. He goes, "Are you gonna be okay?" Wants to trade a Damian Lillard as official. Why's he got to bring that up?
Because
It's like watching the Clyde Drexler trade all over again.
Yeah,
I don't want to talk
only
about
more so.
holy crap!
I don't want to
it's
talk about
that time.
Only more so.
it. It is that time.
That time went by fast.
Wow.
It did. That hour did fly by pretty quick. So, gentlemen, what's around the room?
Well, I just want to say have a happy week this next week and get yourselves out and enjoy nature. Do some crabbing, some fishing, and whatever. Just get out and walk in the woods. You'll enjoy it. Walk up and down the beach. Have a good time. And relax and forget about all the things going on in this world that are trying to kill us.
It's a good mental break.
Yeah, just go for like 1 weekend, just solid 1 weekend, plan it and label it on the calendar as fuck off all weekend. just go, just fucking go.
Well, you're gonna find out you do that one time, you're gonna want to go right back the next time.
Yep, it's
Absolutely.
nice.
And you're gonna love it.
Yeah, when your phone doesn't go ding every 10 minutes, it's great.
It's nice.
You're like I do. Turn the
It's
phone
pretty
off.
But yeah, everyone just have a good week. Have a good week. You know,
Have a good one. And
Monday's
God bless
over.
you.
It's almost done, people.
Right? A little bit at a time, folks. A little bit at a time. So,
Alrighty.
All of you take care out there and have a good one.
all right. And again, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. We'll see you around.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.